Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I am Diana Piquet and my channel is called Pack Mom. If you are a first-time viewer, welcome. I'm so excited that you're here, and if you're coming back to see me again, thank you for coming back to watch. I hope you enjoy this video. I have been really on a good path the last year with weight loss and exercise and fitness and just sort of like on a good roll, and I feel like I'm starting to finally at 47 I'm getting the hang of it. So I wanted to share what's been working with me, 6 solid steps that have worked for me this year. So I'm going to share those with you and I hope you enjoy. If you do enjoy, please give it a thumbs up and please consider becoming a subscriber. That will get you my latest videos every time they come out. For me, that's been an amazing game changer. Was just a year ago we decided we're gonna start getting out and going for a walk every day. So the goal was every single day 3 miles, and we have the same path we do. We see the same people. We walk down to the beach, up the beach, and then back from the beach. We see almost the same people every day. It's a really good habit for us. It's a good chance for my husband and I to have an hour to sort of connect. And it was hard. When we first started doing it, I was like huffing and puffing. He was in better shape than me. He had to push the baby and walk the dog and everything because it was just really challenging. I was carrying a lot of extra weights. A year ago when we started, it's a much different walk than it is now. Now I am keeping pace and I'm feeling great, and I've layered in some other things to that workout. But find something that works for you on a ladies volleyball team or going to the gym. It might be doing yoga on YouTube. There's hundreds of different options now. We have so many options to get a workout in, but I would suggest you find something that works with your schedule that is easy for you to do every day and really start digging into that. And it's not easy at first, but you just start getting physically stronger and mentally tougher from doing that practice of exercising every day. Our second step was, now that fitness had become a habit, to start layering in new habits. And I'm gonna go up and down the stairs. And so I started climbing the stairs. And the first time I did it was like 7 times I could get up the stairs and back down. And now, like today, I did 52. So I've been building on that. My legs are getting stronger. I'm recovering quicker. I'm feeling great about myself. So stacking on new things, I started with that and I'm able to build on that stairs. But then I would come home and be sore. So in the evenings I'd turn on YouTube, and I had been kind of turned off by yoga before because it was like a bunch of people farting in a room, and I'm like, seriously? Sometimes it was too advanced and sometimes it was just like sweaty, and I didn't have great yoga experiences to start out with. So I hope that's not oversharing too much, but basically I just felt like yoga wasn't for me. But lately I've been trying it at home and I've been really enjoying it. Once you have found something that you can do every day, start layering in new things. Meet girlfriends for walking dates instead of lunch dates. You know, instead of going out and having a bunch of chips and salsa and margaritas, say, hey, does everyone want to meet up and go for a walk and go for a bike ride? You know, yesterday we went for a bike ride down to the beach and had lunch. You know, and it turned out to be a 12-mile bike ride. So doing things where you end up layering in more exercise and learning new things can be a way to keep yourself really invigorated and re-inspired. So step 3, and you might not want to wait as long as I did, which I waited quite some time, is to start reframing the way that you think about food. So they say exercise is 80-20, and so 80% of how your shape will change or your fitness level will change is going to depend on food. So you need to get your diet in check. And I really, really have waited a long time to start dealing with it. But now that I have started dealing with it, I'm realizing that food is fuel, it's not therapy. So I'm the person that you will catch in the pantry eating stale pretzels while I'm staring at everything, deciding on whether or not I want, you know, pancakes, or am I gonna make onion dip to go with Ruffles. It's just, I'm doing that sometimes, and then I have to just stop myself and say, why? Like, what is the point of this? It's not even good. The food doesn't even taste good because it's sometimes not even good food. It's not good for me. I don't feel good afterward, and it's not getting me to where I wanna go. So I really had to start thinking about, what am I doing with food? Ways that help me reframe my thinking about food is to do meal prep and really like prep a bunch of meals for the week. So I'm eating sort of like things that I don't even have to think about, that are already planned out. And it gives me a chance to sort of realize like how little that you really need to eat. You really don't need to eat a ton of food to survive. and what your body reacts to better. So putting higher quality foods in your body is going to net a better result in your mental clarity, how you feel, how you act. Now that I'm working out with some effort, I mean, I'm putting a lot of effort into becoming stronger, physically stronger. One of the things that's making a big difference for me is like, my trainer said, she's like, you're working your ass off. Why would you go and eat, 2 rolls that don't even taste good? And it's true. Like, you really have to think, like, how far back is what I'm putting in my mouth setting me? So being more mindful about what you're putting in your mouth. So when you are about to eat something that you shouldn't, and I am just literally the queen of this. I don't know anyone else that is as sneaky with food as me, who eats as big of a quantity as I do, and who eats the amount of wrong stuff that I do. When you're about to do that and self-sabotage yourself, slug a big old, like, one of these guys of water, like drink a good amount of water, which makes you kind of take a time out, like, okay, I don't even like saltwater taffy, so I'm gonna drink this water, and then I'm gonna think about, like, do I really want to derail myself? Is it worth it? No, it's not worth it. So kind of talking yourself down, but the water can really help you take pause and think about what you're gonna do before you do it. This one's from my husband. He says, don't eat in front of the TV, and that's so true. You can really consume extra calories if you're just sitting there paying attention to something else. Sitting with your beautiful plate of healthy food in front of you and eating mindfully and slowly and really tasting your food can make a big difference into the amount of calories that you even ingest. And here's the big one, limit booze. Booze is a gateway drug for me. So I'm about to go to a bridal shower and they're gonna have champagne there, and I guarantee you, I am gonna be much more loosey-goosey with what I eat because of what I'm going to drink. So you have to be really careful with how often and how much you're drinking, because not only does the booze have calories, but it's also a gateway for chips and salsa and whatever puff pastries or treats to get in your mouth. See this beautiful dress? I absolutely love this. It's silk. I've had it for years and years and years, and very occasionally it has fit me. It's got a very tiny, for me, tight waist, and it's a 14. It's not even like that small of a dress, but it's just kind of cut small. But I can get it on, and it's so cute. It makes my boobs look great, I'm just saying. I can get it on, but I can't zip it, and it's silk. So above stuffing myself into clothing, but I know the first time I sit in this, I'll rip it. But my step 4 would be to find a way to distract yourself. Look at these clothes that you have in your closet and make a little like goal pile and look at them occasionally. Like, I love this dress. I love that feeling of like, it's flowy, it spins, I can put a flower in my hair and I feel so pretty in it. It's just sort of like my dream dress and I really want to get in it. So I'm taking the emphasis off dieting and I'm putting the emphasis more on like, I want to be the woman that fits in this dress and goes to a great event with my husband feeling totally sexy and awesome. Like, maybe we'll take salsa dancing lessons in this dress, I don't know. So that could be anything. You could do a goal board, writing down what your goals are and then breaking down how you're gonna get to your goals. Do projects that get you excited for your future body. If you're like a fashionista, if you're totally into clothes and fashion, you can go on Pinterest and screenshot things that are for you when you lose 10 pounds, for you when you lose 20 pounds, for you when you get to your goal weight, whatever that deal is. Do things that are positive, that are reinforcing where you want your training to go. Don't sit around and pin boards of like what desserts I'm gonna eat or whatever. Do things that are dreaming for your future. So do things that care for you. So you can't lose weight overnight. You can't get in shape overnight. You're not gonna get your health back overnight. In fact, when you first start exercising, if you're like 40 pounds overweight, it's gonna suck. You're gonna feel horrible. You might even look horrible. Like, I've had people ask me, are you okay? Because it looks like I've seared my face with a frying pan. I'm so red at the end of working out. But the bottom line is this is the hoop that you have to continually jump through to get you to healthy. Get on it, keep going with it. And then once you get home, take a shower and do things that care for you. You can't lose weight overnight, but you can get a great haircut, you can get a shave, you can get a pedicure, you can do an at-home facial. Do things that are about caring for you and loving on yourself. Put your lotion on every night, floss your teeth, really take care of yourself, because these are the things that you can do for right now while you're building for that better you later. And then one of the best things that I've been doing lately to distract myself is to learn new things. So I'm hanging out with people that are really creative and who are trying new recipes and learning new things and thinking about new businesses, and just it's less about like, let's go out and eat and drink, and more about what can we create? What's the next thing? How can we make money? It's just sort of more of a creative time in my life, and it's less about sitting in a bar, eating some mozzarella sticks and having some beers. Okay, step 5. So you're chugging along in a good place. You've got your baseline exercise going on. You've got a few new things you're trying. You're getting your eating in order. And then all of a sudden, beware, boredom can strike. You can just be like, I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over trying so hard and the scale isn't moving, or whatever the deal is. The people who really win at this are the people who stick to it. So you're gonna get bored, be prepared, and seek out new things. Seek out new people, seek out new ways of preparing food. Keep looking, keep searching, keep at it, and I promise you'll see success. Also, sometimes stuff just stops working. Like, I mean, I was doing Weight Watchers for a while, and I'm like, I'm paying my $14 a week. Why am I not losing weight? Well, I wasn't losing weight because I wasn't working the program. And I was bored with it, and I wasn't inspired anymore. And I was super fired up the first 6 months and saw a lot of success. And then I just kind of petered out with it. So if that comes to an end, it's okay to say thank you, Weight Watchers. Maybe I'll be back to you one day, but now's not the time that I'm going to be involved with Weight Watchers. Now I'm doing intermittent fasting. It's working great for me, and I'm really enjoying it. So be prepared to change, because boredom can strike, and you don't want to get derailed and just kind of give up and end up back in the pantry like I do sometimes. Okay, so this is my last tip, and this is probably my best and most important tip. If you get derailed, if you have a bad day, if you have a bad week, if you have a bad quarter, cut your losses and just get right back on it. Don't let a week turn into a month. Get right back on what you're doing and just start over again and go back to it. Don't let yourself gain weight back. Don't let yourself get down in the dumps about it. Just go back to it. You can do it. It's worth it. It's worth fighting for a healthy body. It's worth fighting for feeling good, for having healthy joints, for taking the weight off of your body, and for learning something new, and for really trying to do better. I mean, it really is worth it. So when you get down, when you have a bad day, which you will, it's okay. Just go right back to it. You can do it. Okay, everybody, that's my video about the 6 things that have been working for me the last year with my weight loss journey. I hope you enjoyed it. I would love to hear about what's working for you. So if you can make comments below, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.